Right, good evening and welcome to this. Is going to be a little bit of an update just to show you how we get the templates cut out for the roofing felt that we use as ballast mat. This track is Joof track. It's set track, but it's only 2 foot wide as opposed to the 30 inches of normal set track. Now it's a bit flimsy, so what Douglas has done is we've soldered the joints. Now Doug's a really good solderer, so if you're ever wondering how young children can get involved in railways, he's 13, they're doing soldering at school and he's much neater than me. So I'm just going to do one bit of track as a template, and then we'll just show you one bit and then we won't do the whole thing, you'll see how it works. First most crucial thing, T, which we've just had to motivate. So what I do, because obviously roofing felt's a new sort of idea, I know other people have used other track mats. So this is how we do it, and what we're trying here is to do it as we go along, so we're actually leaving the track in place a little bit. So we've now got a piece of newspaper in there, we've done the edge right, glasses. Where did you put the pen?
I gave it to you.
There we go. So, relatively simple, draw a mark where you want the shoulders to go. Just roughly, because it is ballast after all, and you can always trim it. You can always trim it afterwards, it's much harder to add something. This goes quite near to the edge here, so that's another consideration. And what I'm going to do actually is take it to the edge, so that gives us a nice neat finish there. It's going to be very close, we're going to end up trimming this. There you go. No great secrets. Obviously we're going to use a pair of scissors. Cut that out as a template. While I'm doing this, thank you to the people that have subscribed for the newsletter. We're up to over 60. It is free. Got lots of great photos, we're getting great feedback on it, so please don't forget to ping us an email. It's no good just subscribing to the channel because we actually need your email, so if you actually follow the links that are on these videos and do it that way. So there's our template laid on the roofing felt, nice and simple. I've generally got a bigger, better pair of scissors than this, but for the moment these will do. If this roofing felt gets warm, so we did some originally in the summer when it had been in a shed, and it will ruin your scissors because all the tar comes off the roofing felt on the edges. So there we go, that's that bit, and then this bit obviously, just going to put that back on there. Right, so when we've done this, we'll then show you in a second it going onto the board. So what we've done there then, we put the piece of ballast track in, it's been hot glued down, and we'll go around and do the edges later, and then tacked down to hold the track in place. So that's how that works. So we have all our track laid. This is my latest purchase. This is an old Triang DMU. In the same way as I never thought I'd get into diesels, I never thought I'd get into DMUs, but I like the idea of them. This is one of the few ones that you can actually get a decent model of and not pay an arm and a leg for. This has cost me £20, which is what they go for. It's at the cheap end, so I can live. It is a bit noisy, but I will just run it around just to show you everything working. Once it's had a clean and a service, I think that will quieten down a bit. There we go. Right, so just to finish this this little update, get the rubbish out of the way. At the front, you can now, because somebody quite rightly said the way we filmed it last time, you couldn't see all the multi-levels. So at the front, we've got what will be our express line. In the dip here will be a station and a road across under the bridge and across the level crossing. This bridge will then come over another level crossing and into what will be the town area. We've decided to get clever and try and cut the town off of our old exhibition layout because it's only based on cardboard, and use that straight in here. This will be a little hill with a windmill, again off the old layout, over the road and down into the town, because the town's going to be slightly raised. This will then be our big station. Off of this point will be a single track disappearing under the top layer where we can run a small fiddle yard. The big thing then, the big difference now, is this is where our 009 section of the layout is going to go. Obviously raised 8 centimetres above this on a raised area. Nice simple loop, little bridge there, station there linked into this station, hill, mountain, lake. So as you can see, we're beginning to get the whole thing now worked out. This was a bit of a find. This is a express point with an electric point attached. Now that's about £25 worth new if you buy the point and the point motor, because they're very expensive express points. That cost me £4. It's a Juve one to go with this track, manual and electric. We've just tested it all and it works. And as I say, that's going to go into the fiddle yard. So there we go. That's how far we've got with it so far. As always, like, comment, subscribe, let us know what you think. Coming along quite well, and Douglas will put up on the screen in a minute how many days we've got left to get this finished. Hi, thanks for watching the video and for the nice comments. Click on the left for a previous video in this series, click on the right for another video you might enjoy, and please don't forget to click to subscribe, like, comment, etc. Thanks again.